At just 29 years old, Farrah Gray already has 23 years of solid business experience under his belt. At just 6 years old, he started his own hand-painted rock company and became a multimillionaire by age 14, becoming one of the youngest people to have an office on Wall Street and to receive a doctorate degree. Named as one of the most influential black men in America by the National Urban League, Gray is a highly sought-after motivational speaker, inspiring others to do the same. He's the author of several best-selling books, including The Truth Shall Make You Rich. Welcome celebrity entrepreneur, best-selling author, publisher, and philanthropist, Farrah Gray. Farrah, good afternoon, and thank you for joining us here on Arise Exchange. It's a real honor to have you.
Thank you for having me.
What strikes me interestingly here is when you say because you got started so young, you sort of, broke away from the conventional idea that you had to get a regular job and 9 to 5, and because of that, you were really able to accelerate your success?
Well, the first thing that we have to realize is a job, a job, was never created to make you wealthy. And growing up on the south side of Chicago in the housing projects, I learned that comfort is the enemy of achievement. I grew up very poor, and according to statistics, I'm supposed to either be in prison or dead for those that believe in statistics. But I continue to dream beyond just a job. Dream that I could hire myself and not be the CEO, but what I call the OOO, the only operating officer.
That's a very good point there. Did you get a lot of support from your family? Because I imagine for someone to start out so young, your family had to be behind you.
I had some family members behind me. I didn't grow up with my father in the house. He was a black leader and activist, Khalid Muhammad, and my mom said, wait a minute, activism doesn't pay the bills, so she struck out working 3 jobs at a time just to provide for my family. And I got up one morning, I was 6 years old, and I'll never forget it. I said, I'm not gonna come home until I've helped my mom pay the bills. So I saw oversized rocks and I started painting them. And I would ask people, would you like to buy this? And they would look at me like, isn't that the rock that was in front of my door? I was like, yeah, but see, it's different now. It could be used as bookends, paperweights, and door stoppers. So I learned in entrepreneurship, it's about reimagining. And you do have family members that will tell you, and people in society tell you that you can't be successful. And I had a few cousins and few uncles and aunts that said, are you crazy? But it's all about believing in yourself when it doesn't make sense.
That's the key of entrepreneurship, though. You're always going to have people who say you can't do this, right? It's the people who overcome that. And that's why I like the title of your book, The Truth Shall Make You Rich.
Some people are so negative that they have to say no 7 times before they can say yes once. Or as I like to say, some people are so negative they can walk into a dark room and develop. So you have to get beyond the no's, because you can hear 1,000 no's. Let me give you a little bit of religion. You can hear 1,000 no's, but if you get 1 yes from God, that's all you need.
What do you tell people when you speak with them about how they should motivate themselves and get out and maybe break out of the cycle of having to work for somebody else?
Well, the 2 most important times in anybody's life is when we were born and when we find out why we were born. What were you put here to do? And I find that there are 196,940,000 square miles to the planet Earth. So opportunity is everywhere, but we have to believe in ourselves. We have to dream big. And I've always been one to dream, always been one to believe.
We only have about a minute left, so I want to ask you, what are the challenges there now that you're seeing in the nation so people can be successful? Because you've made it, now you probably want to turn your attention to helping others.
Absolutely. I believe that we should all be ashamed to die unless we're giving back. It's not just about money, it's also about giving of your time. So as we continue to love this 2014, we have to love ourselves and embrace our God-given talents. And that's what I've done. And use those talents also to give back. So I always say, ask yourself 3 questions. First question, what comes easy to me but harder to other people? Second question, what would I do and do it for free? Third question is, how can I give back and how can I be of service?
Farrah Gray,
and once you're able to answer those 3 questions, you're good.
It's terrific. An honor to have you on the program. I hope you come back.